What is the first derivative of y is equals to quantity of x squared plus 1 times the e to the power 3x? Okay. Use this formula. D over dx uv is equals to u dv over dx plus v du over dx. Okay. So where u, that is equivalent of x squared plus 1, and du is equals to 2x dx, du over dx is equals to 2x, and v, that is equivalent of e to the power 3x, where dv, that is 3 e to the power 3 ex dx. So dv over dx is equals to 3 e to the power 3x. Okay. So where did I get this? So I use this formula, d over dx e to the power u is equals to e u du over dx. Okay. So therefore u here is 3x, and then du over dx here, the derivative of 3x, that is 3. Okay, so that is the du over dx. Okay, so therefore the formula is d over dx uv is equals to u dv over dx plus v du over dx. So let us now to substitute the value of u, that is x squared plus 1, and then the dv over dx, that is 3 e to the power 3x plus, where v is e to the power 3x times where du is 2x. So therefore the final answer is e to the power 3x times, or 3 quantity of x squared plus 1, okay, plus 2x. Okay, so that is the final answer. Simplify. Okay, so y prime is e to the power 3x times 3x squared plus 2x plus 3. Okay, so that is the final answer. What is the first derivative of y is equals to e to the power x squared plus 3x? Okay, use this formula, d over dx eu is equals to eu du over dx, where u, that is equivalent of x squared plus 3x, where du, that is equivalent of 2x plus 3, or the quantity of 2x plus 3 dx, where du over dx, that is 2x plus 3. So okay, substitute e, where u as x squared plus 3x. Okay, so right here, then where du, that is equivalent of 2 or the quantity of 2x plus 3. Okay. So that is the final answer. Next. So y is equals to e to the power 2x plus e to the power negative 2x over x squared. So let the numerator is equals to u and the denominator is equals to v. Okay. So u, that is equivalent of e to the power 2x plus e to the power negative 2x, where du, that is equivalent of 2 e to the power 2x. So the derivative of negative 2x, that is negative 2, that is minus here. So minus 2 e to the power negative 2x. Okay. So, dx. Okay. So where du over dx, that is equivalent of 2 e to the power 2x, sorry, minus 2 e to the power negative 2x. Okay. So where b is equals to x squared and dv, that is 2x dx. dv over dx, that is 2x. So we use this formula, the quotient rule, d over dx u over v is equals to v du over dx plus or minus, sorry, minus u dv over dx over v squared. Okay. So substitute this, the equivalent. So where v, that is x squared, where du over dx, that is 2 e to the power 2x minus 2 e to the power negative 2x. So here is positive 2x. Then minus the quantity of e to the power 2x plus e to the power negative 2x, where dv, that is 2x, okay, over x squared to the power 2. So simplify. So that is 2x squared, quantity of e to the power 2x minus e to the power negative 2x minus 2x e to the power 2x plus e to the power negative 2x over x to the fourth. Okay. And that is the final answer. So what is the first derivative of y is equals to 3x squared plus 3x? Okay. So let u that is equivalent of x squared plus 3x, and du is equals to 2x plus 3 dx, where du over dx is equals to 2x plus 3. So, take note, this is constant or the number, no? Okay. So, therefore, we use this formula, d over dx, e, therefore u, that is equivalent of eu, where e here is constant, times the ln e times the du over dx. Okay, so that is the role of the exponential function, or the one of the formula that use this problem. Okay, so where e is 3. Okay, so equals e is 3, u is x squared plus 3x, then times ln 3 times 2x plus 3. Okay, so what is? Then 3x squared plus 3x times 2x ln 3 plus 3 ln 3, okay, or 3x squared plus 3x times 2x ln 3 plus ln 27. Okay, because 3 times 3, that is 9 times 3, that is 27. Okay, so that is the final answer. So what is the first derivative of y is equals to x 5 to the power 3x? So this is let u is equals to x, where du, that is equivalent of the derivative of x, that is 1 dx. Okay, that is equals to dx, by the way, or du over dx, that is 1. So v, let v, that is 5 to the power 3x. Okay, so where dv, that is from this formula, no, d over dx e over u is equals to ln e, or eu ln e tapos du over dx. Okay, so rewrite 5 to the power 3x times the ln 5 derivative of 3x, that is 3. Okay, or 5 3x, we can rewrite 3 ln 5, okay, dv over dx. So take note, 3 ln 5, that is equivalent of ln 125. Okay, or 5 to the power 3x ln 125. Okay, so that is the, and then since the problem given is the product rule, Okay, so we use all, or we apply this formula. D over dx, quantity of uv is equals to u dv over dx plus v du over dx. So where u, that is x, then dv over dx, that is 5 times 5 to the power 3x ln 125, okay, plus where v is 5 to the power 3x, okay, then du over dx, that is 1 times 1. So therefore, the final answer is 5 to the power 3x times the quantity of x ln 125 plus 1. Okay, so that is the final answer. So what is the first derivative of y is equals to 3 to the power x minus 3 to the power negative x over 2? Okay. So we can write 1/2 quantity of 3 to the power x minus 3 to the power negative x. Okay. So this portion, we can now derive that, okay, using this formula again. Over dx e to the power u is equals to eu and ln e du over dx. So that is 1/2 get the bracket, then so which is e, take that e is equals to 3, so 3x times ln 3, so the derivative of x, that is 1, okay, so times 1, then minus 3 to the power negative x times ln 3, then times negative 1. Okay, so where du is the derivative of negative x, that is negative 1. Okay, so simplify 1/2 3 to the power x ln 3, so plus, okay, 3 to the power negative x ln 3, okay, or ln 3 over 2 times 3 to the power 3 3 to the power x plus 3 to the power negative x. Okay, so that is the final answer. Or what is the first derivative of y is equals to x e to the power a x squared plus 1. So let u is equals to x, and then du is equals to 1. The derivative of x is 1. And then let v is equals to e to the power a x squared plus 1. Okay, so where dv here, over dx, that is equivalent of e ax squared plus 1. Okay, so where d over dx from here, so we apply a chain rule. Okay, so which is 2e x times 2ex. Okay, so take note to find again in terms of exponent. So we use this formula. Okay, so d over dx, eu, then e u du over dx. Okay, so that is this formula is can be applied for this problem in terms of exponential functions of differentiations. Okay, so since the problem given is a product, okay, so we can now apply also the product rule formulas of the algebraic functions in terms of differentiations. Okay, so a product law rule, that is d over dx, uv is equals to udv over dx plus vdu over dx. Okay, so where u here is x, where dv is e to the power ax squared plus 1 2ax, then plus e to the power ax squared plus 1 times 1. It is the d over dx. So next, which is here, okay, it will become 2ex squared, and then ax squared plus 1, then plus ax squared plus 1. Okay, so factor out e to the ax squared plus 1, so that is so 2ax squared plus 1. Okay, so therefore the first derivative of y is equals to x ax squared, or a to the power ax squared plus 1, so that is equivalent of y prime is equals to ax squared plus 1, then quantity of 2 ex squared plus 1. Okay, so that is the final answer. So what is the first derivative of y square root of 1 plus a e to the third x? We can extract the radical sign. So 1 plus a e to the third x, then the multiplier is 1/2. Okay. So let's say this is u. Okay, so let u 1 plus a e to the third x, no? Okay, so where du, that is ax dx. Okay, and then where du over dx, that is equivalent of a e to the third x. So again, the power rule formula, that is d over dx, u to the third n is equals to n u to the third n minus 1 du over dx. Okay? So therefore, n here is 1/2. Okay? So that is 1/2. Okay? So, right? So, 1/2. So, u to the power 1/2 minus 1. Okay? And then, where du over dx, that is derivative of u. So, the derivative of u, or the equivalent of u, is 1 plus e to the third x. Then, and du, okay, so that is du over dx is equals to or a e to the third x. Okay, so that is a e to the third x. Okay, so is equals to 1/2 du. So 1/2 minus 1, that is negative 1/2. No? So a e to the third x. But the equivalent of u, 1/2. Okay. So u is 1 plus e to the third x. To the third negative 1/2. Okay. So times the e to the third x, or a to the third x, okay, over 2 square root of 1 plus a to the third x. That is the final answer. Next problem. What is the first derivative of y is equals to the quantity of 2x plus e to the power x squared to the power 4? Okay, or the multiplier of 4. So again, let u, that is equivalent of 2x plus e to the power x squared, and then du, that is equivalent of 2 plus e to the power x squared, derivative of x squared, that is 2x. Okay, then dx. Then use this formula, d over dx, u to the power n is equals to n u to the power n minus 1 du over dx. Okay, so rewrite u to the power 4. Okay, so take note, n is 4. Okay, so therefore that is 4, then u to the power 4 minus 1, and then du over dx, which is this, no? Okay, so times 2 plus e to the power x squared times 2x. Okay, so that is our du over dx. Okay, so simplify. So 4, write the equivalent of u, that is 2x plus e to the power x squared. Okay, then to the power 4 minus 1, that is 3. Okay, times the 2 plus e to the power x squared times 2x. Okay, so therefore the first derivative is equivalent to 4 times 2x plus e to the power x squared So the multiplier is 3. Then times the quantity of 2 plus e to the power x squared. Or we can write like this. So 2x times the e to the power x squared. Okay, so that is the final answer. What is the first derivative of y is equals to ln quantity of x squared plus 2x? Okay. So again, let u, that is equivalent of x squared plus 2x. Then du, that is equivalent of 2x plus 2. Okay. Dx. Okay. So where du over dx, that is equivalent of 2x plus 2. Again, so we use this formula, the logarithm or logarithmic formula of the differentiation, d over dx ln u, that is equivalent of du over dx over u. Okay. So where du over dx, that is 2x plus 2 over u. So substitute the value of u. Okay. So that is 2x plus 2, and then x squared plus 2x. So that is the final answer. So what is the first derivative of y is equals to log 2 or log the base 2 the quantity of 3x plus 4? Okay. So let u, that is equivalent of 3x plus 4. Then du is 3 dx. Okay. So where du over dx, that is 3. So take note, another formula for logarithmic function or the differentiation of the logarithmic, that is d over dx. So log e u, that is equivalent of log e du over dx. Over u. Okay. So take note, where e is the base, that is equivalent of 2. Okay. So where u is 3x plus 4. Okay. So substitute. So log the base 2 e where du over dx, that is 3. Okay. Over 3x plus 4. Okay. So So 3 log of e to the base 2 over 3x plus 4. So that is the final answer. Okay, so next problem. What is the first derivative of y is equals to x ln quantity of x squared plus 1? So let u, that is x, du over dx is 1. Then v, okay, so v dot s ln quantity of x squared plus 1. So dv, okay, so again, use this formula, d over dx ln u, that is equivalent of du over dx over u. Okay? So therefore, du over dx, so we derive this. Okay? So that is 2x then over x squared plus 1. Okay? So that is dx. Okay? So therefore, dv over dx is equals to 2x x squared plus 1. Okay? So again, since the problem is using the by using the product formula of differentiation, okay, so which is d over dx uv is equals to udv over dx plus v du over dx. So where u is x, where dv over dx is 2x over x squared plus 1, then plus where v is ln x squared plus 1, then where du is times 1. Okay, so that is 2x squared over x squared plus 1 plus ln x squared plus 1. Okay, so that is the final answer. Next. So what is the first derivative of y? Log quantity of x squared plus 5 to the base 3. Okay. So again, let u be the x squared plus 5, where du over dx, that is 2x. So we use this formula, d over dx log a u is equals to 4. So again, by using this formula, which is d over dx, quantity of log a u is equals to log e to the base a d over dx over u. So take note, a is base, that is equivalent of 3. So log base 3 a, then where du over dx, that is 2x, over where u is x squared plus 5. Okay, so or 2x log a to the base 3, okay, over x squared plus 5. Okay. So that is the final answer. Okay. So next is, what is the first derivative of y is equals to x ln x over x squared plus 1? Again, let u, that is equivalent of x ln x. Okay. So where du? Okay. So again, x ln x, this is the, we can apply or by using the formula, which is d over dx uv is equals to udv over dx plus v du over dx. Okay. So where u here is x, then where dv over dx, that is 1 over x. Okay. Then plus where v is ln x, then where du over dx, the derivative of x, that is 1 times 1. Okay. So dx. So therefore x here ma-cancel. So therefore du over dx, that is equivalent of ln x plus 1. Okay. Then where v is x squared plus 1, or that is equivalent of x squared plus 1. Or dv over dx, that is 2x. Okay. So since the problem given is nag-involve quotient, okay, so we apply the quotient rule in the differentiation of algebraic function. So d over dx u over v is equals to v du over dx minus u dv over dx over v squared. So where v is x squared plus 1, and then du over dx, that is ln x plus 1. Minus where u is x ln x times where dv over dx, that is 2x, over v squared, which is x squared plus 1 to the power 2. So x squared times ln x, that is x squared ln x, then x squared times x plus x squared, then 1 times ln x plus ln x, and 1 times 1 plus 1 minus 2x squared ln x. Okay. Over x squared plus 1 referred to. Okay, so simplify. X squared times the ln x, then plus 1, then minus 2 ln x. Okay. And then plus ln x, then plus 1. Okay? So over x squared plus 1, okay, or the quantity of x squared plus 1 to the power 2. Okay, so the final answer is x squared, then we can minus here, so that is 1 minus ln x, okay, then plus ln x plus 1, okay, over x squared plus 1 to the power 2. So that is the final answer. This is the first derivative of y is equals to ln quantity of x plus 5 e to the power 3x. So let u, that is x plus 5 e to the power 3x. So where du, that is equivalent of 1 plus 15 e to the power 3x. Okay. So take note, the derivative of 3x, that is 3. So 3 times 5, that is 15, which is dx. Okay. So therefore du over dx, that is equivalent of 1 plus 15 e to the power 3x. Okay. So again, we apply this formula. Okay. So d over dx, quantity of L and u, is equals to du over dx over u. Okay. So equals, where du, take note, where du over dx is the derivative of u. So therefore, 1 plus 15 e to the power 3x over where u is x plus 5 a to the power 3x. Okay. So that is the final answer. So what is so what is the first derivative of y is equals to e x ln quantity of e x squared plus b squared. Okay. So let u is equals to ex, where du is equals to e a dx, or du over dx is equals to a. So where v is equals to ln x squared plus v squared, where dv, that is equivalent of the derivative of this. Okay, so 2x squared, 2x. Okay, so 2x na lang over x squared plus b squared dx. Okay, so where dv over dx is equals to 2x over x squared plus b squared. So since the problem is product rule, also we apply the product rule formula of differentiations of the algebraic function. So where u as ax, and then dv over dx, that is 2x, x squared plus b squared, plus v, which as ln quantity of x squared plus b squared, where du as a times a. Okay. So simplify, or so a or 2a or 2ax squared over a squared plus b squared, over x squared plus b squared, plus a ln x squared plus b squared. So that is the final answer. So next, what is the first derivative of y is equals to the quantity of 3x to the power 5x? Okay, so in this problem given, we write like this: 3 to the power 5x times 3 to the power 5 x to the power 5x. Okay, so let u is equals to 3 to the power 5x, where du, that is 3 to the power 5x, then times ln 3, so the derivative of 5x times 5. Okay, so therefore, 5dx, so therefore du over dx, that is equivalent of 3 to the power 5x times 3 or 5 ln 3. Okay, so where v, or that is equivalent of, okay, so 5 x to the power 5x, that is equals to, so we raise that so into e. So this problem given, so by using the properties of the logarithm or the exponential, okay, so let's say, or we rewrite like this, no, e to the power ln x and then to the power 5x. So take note that ln x to the power y, that is equivalent of y ln x. Okay, so here e to the power 5x ln x. So that is equivalent also v. Okay, so take note that to the simplify is we raise properties of logarithm, which is e, and then e to the power ln x and 5x. So take note that e to the power ln, that is equivalent to 1. Okay, so therefore the result is this. Okay. So now we can derive. Okay. So where dv, that is equivalent of e, or so where dv, that is equivalent of e to the power 5x ln x. Okay. So times, take note, to derive. So we use this formula again. D over dx ln u is equals to du over dx over u. Okay. So or also we use this formula again. D over dx, this u v is equals to u dv over dx plus v du over dx. Okay. So where u here as 5x, and then where dv is 1 over x plus where v as ln x. Okay. So then where du over dx, that is 5. Okay. So therefore that is cancel ang x. So 5 plus 5 ln x. Okay. Okay. So where dv over dx, that is equivalent of e to the power 5 5x ln x times the 5 plus 5 ln x. Okay. So again, since the problem given is product, we use this formula again. D over dx is times uv is equals to u dv over dx plus v du over dx. Okay, so where u is 3 to the power 5x, then where dv e to the power 5x ln x times the 5 plus 5 ln x, then plus where v as e to the power 5 ln x. So e to the power 5x ln x. And then du over dx, which is 3 to the power 5x 5 ln 3 times okay. So simplify. That is 3 to the power 5x and then e to the power 5x ln x and then 5 plus 5 ln x. Okay. So plus 5 ln 3. Okay. Or e factor out 5. So 5 e to the power 5x ln x, and e 3 to the power 5x times 1 plus ln x plus ln 3. Okay. So therefore, or that is the final answer. Okay. Okay, so next problem. What is the first derivative of y is equals to the quantity of 5x to the power ln x? We can rewrite, okay, in terms of the applying the logarithm properties. E to the power ln 5x, then raised to the ln x. Okay, something like that. Then take note again, ln x to the third y, and that is equivalent of y ln x. That is the properties of logarithm. So in that case, e to the power ln x and times the ln 5x. Okay, so let u, that is ln x 5 times the ln 5x. Okay, where du, okay, so applying the rule of product rule, from this we use this formula, d over dx uv is equals to udv over dx plus v du over dx. Okay, so where u is ln x and then dv over dx. Okay, so that is the derivative of ln 5x, that is equivalent of 1 over 5x, then the derivative of, so in this case we applying also the chain rule. Okay, so the derivative of 5x, that is 5 times 5 here, then plus v, so where v is ln 5x. Okay, so another is du over dx, which is 1 over x. Okay, then multiply by dx. So therefore, du over dx, that is equivalent to, so we can cancel 5 here. Okay, so that is ln x plus 1 over ln x times the ln 5x. Okay, so we use or we apply this formula. Okay, so d over dx e to the power eu is equals to e to the power u du over dx. Okay, so rewrite e to the power which is u is ln x times the ln x 5, or sorry, ln 5x. So Okay? Something like that. Then, ln x times plus 1 over ln x. Okay? Then, times the ln 5x. Okay? So therefore, the final answer is e to the power ln x times the ln 5x, okay, times or ln x plus ln 5x, okay, over x. So that is the final answer. Okay. So next problem. What is the first derivative of y is equals to quantity of ln x to the third x? Okay. So rewrite. That is e to the power ln ln x, okay, to the third x. Okay. So take note. We raise, okay, by using the e. Okay. So that is e to the power ln quantity of ln x to the power x. So therefore, e to the power x ln then ln x. Okay, like that. So let u, that is x ln tapos ln x. Okay. So to find du, so that is, take note, this formula, which is uv is equals to u dv over dx plus v du over dx. Also, this formula, d over dx, d ln u is equals to du over dx over u. Okay? So, first, we focus on this, on how to derive by using the logarithmic function of formulas of differentiations. Okay? Let's say this is u. Okay? So therefore, we can write like this, no? So when you derive the ln x, that is equivalent of 1 over x. So therefore, du over dx here is 1 over x. Okay? So take note, this is u. Okay? So we assume another u. Okay? So therefore, we can write now ln u. Okay? So take note that the derivative also the ln u, okay, automatic here is 1, okay. That as the derivative of ln u, that is 1 over u, so therefore 1 over u here, okay. Or 1 over x ln x, okay. So again, by applying the product rule, Okay. So where u, that is x, right there. Okay. Where u is, that is x, and then where dv over dx, so that is 1 over x ln x. Then plus v, which is where v here, SL ln times ln x. Okay. So the derivative of this, which is 1. Okay, so times 1. So simplify. So take note, this is dd over dx. Okay. So therefore, times dx here. Du over dx is equals to, we can cancel now x here. So that is 1 over ln x plus ln times ln x. Okay. So that is our du over dx from this. Okay. So now we can use this formula. Du over dx e to the power u is equals to au du over dx. So therefore, we can write like this, no? E to the power x ln x, x ln, sorry, the quantity of ln x, times where the du, that is du, okay, that is 1 over ln x plus ln times the ln x. Okay. So the final answer is that is equivalent of e to the power x ln the quantity of ln x, the times the 1 over ln x plus ln x. Okay. So that is the final answer. Okay, so next, what is the first derivative of y is equals to the quantity of 3x plus 2 to the power 2x minus 1? Okay, so we rewrite again. E to the power ln 3x plus 2 to the power 2x minus 1. Okay. So again, E, so 2x, e to the power 2x minus 1 times ln 3x plus 2. Okay? Again, so don't forget the role of the properties in logarithm, which is ln x to the power y, and that is equivalent of y ln x. Okay. So derive. So let's say u is equals to 2x minus 1, then ln 3x plus 2. We can now applying the chain rule here. Okay. So again, we use this formula again. D over dx, the quantity of uv is equals to u dv over dx, then plus v du over dx. Okay. So find the du over dx here. Okay. So therefore, du is equals to where u is 2x minus 1, where dv over dx, which is v here, is is ln quantity of 3x plus 2, applying chain rule, which is 3x, or the derivative of 3x plus 2, that is 3, okay, over 3x plus 2. Then plus v, which is ln 3x plus 2, and then du over dx, that is the derivative of 2x minus 1, that is 2, so times 2 here. Then that is multiplied by dx. Okay. So therefore, du over dx, that is equivalent of 3 or 6x minus 3 over 3x plus 2. Okay. Then plus 2 ln 3x plus 2. Okay. So substitute the formula. Okay, so again, we apply this formula. D over dx, e to over u is equals to e u, then du over dx. So where e to over u, that is e to the power 2x minus 1 times the ln, which is 3x plus 2. Times the du over dx, the equivalent of du over dx, which is 6x minus 3 over 3x plus 2 plus 2 ln 3x plus 2. Okay. So get the bracket. Okay, so that is the final answer.